All right, let's talk about something that I think every business owner feels these days, the absolute chaos of modern marketing. We're going to explore how to cut through all that noise and turn focus into your greatest asset. Let's get into it.
Does this feel familiar? I mean, you're just constantly being hit with the next must-do marketing thing, the new social media platform you have to be on. And it feels like you're just drowning in a sea of options, not sure which way is up.
And look, if you're feeling this, you are not alone. As the marketing legend Dan Kennedy puts it, the confusion level is enormous. It's a universal problem. But the solution isn't to do more. It's to think completely differently.
So let's really dig in and define the enemy here. We are living in an age of overwhelm, what the source material calls a time of massive chaos. And the biggest trap is thinking that you can solve this by just doing more and more. You can't.
I mean, just take a look at this list. It's insane. You've got Instagram with all its different features, YouTube, TikTok, old school stuff like radio and TV, print ads, placemats, pizza boxes, and you can bet a new channel's being invented as we speak. It's this endless, paralyzing to-do list.
And what happens when you're faced with all that chaos? Well, you start doing this thing it's called hip-hopping. You try one thing for a little while, then you hear about something shiny and new, so you jump over to that, and then you jump again. It's all just action with zero strategy holding it together. And that means you're wasting time, you're wasting money, and you're getting nowhere.
Okay, so how do we get off this crazy hamster wheel? We have to go back to the absolute basics. We've got to stop obsessing over the what, the tactics, and start focusing on the who and the why. And that brings us right to the heart of real strategic marketing, the psychology of connection. When you strip it all away, great marketing really just comes down to two things. First, sound math, so that what you're doing is actually profitable. And second, behavioral psychology, so you can truly understand and connect with the people you want to reach on their level. I mean, think about it this way. Different groups of people are motivated by completely different things. A younger person might love an online-only bank because it's fast and easy, but an older person might want a physical bank branch they can walk into because that builds trust. Neither one is right or wrong. They're just different psychological profiles.
And that right there, that leads us directly to our first huge strategy for cutting through all that noise. You have to narrow your focus based on a deep understanding of exactly who you're trying to serve. Okay, let's look at a case study of this in action, and it is a brilliant one. High Point University, or HPU. They know exactly who their customer is, and it's probably not who you think. See, what HPU realized is that their real customer isn't the 17-year-old high school student. It's the parent who's actually paying that tuition bill. So where are those parents? Well, they're watching Fox Business and CNBC, probably first thing in the morning before work and then again after 5 p.m. HPU isn't wasting a single dollar on TikTok or other channels where students are. They are laser-focused, showing up only where their real customers are. And this brings us to this perfect kind of funny analogy. A marketing tactic is like a pair of skinny jeans. Hey, there's nothing wrong with skinny jeans. If you're skinny, it's the same deal here. Just because some tactic is trendy or works for another company doesn't mean it's the right fit for your business or your specific audience. All right, let's jump into our second big strategy. And this one builds right on top of the first one. Once you know who you're talking to and where they are, you've got to get real about your resources. The goal here is to dominate a small pond, not to just be an invisible whisper in the middle of the ocean. And for a masterclass in this, you don't have to look any further than Fisher Investments. I'm sure you've seen their commercials if you've ever watched the financial news channel. And there's a very specific reason for that.
So here's the magic of what they do. They don't just show up. They absolutely dominate one single channel, business TV. They are on there incessantly, relentlessly. Their ads are all direct response. They offer free guides to get leads. And that massive brand they've built, that's just a happy byproduct of a strategy that pays for itself from day one. Okay, so if there is just one single thing you take away from all this, please let it be this. In a world that is designed to distract you and overwhelm you, your ability to focus is your single greatest marketing superpower.
Real success in marketing is not about ticking off boxes on a giant to-do list. It's not about being everywhere at once. It's about the discipline of doing a few right things for a very specific group of people over and over and over again.
So that leaves us with one final, really important question that I want you to think about for your own business. Just forget the endless list of options for a minute. Based on who you truly serve and the resources you really have,
What is the one channel, the one place that you could decide to absolutely, completely dominate?